Frags on blast, they don't last. Funky central water in a bottle, but you could buy whatever you like, oh, you could buy whatever you like, oh. Fancy little bottle, so new and so tight. Don't really matter if you're spraying all night, but you can buy whatever you like, oh, you can buy whatever you like, oh. Welcome back, Fragrance family. It's another episode of Frags on Blast. And on this episode, women, your perfumes or your body sprays, your perfumes are not safe from Frags on Blast either. Okay? So, what I'm reviewing today is this is a pure example of the reason why so many collectors hate celebrity fragrances. This is Snooki by Nichole Polizzi. I'm sorry if I mispronounced her name. I'm not good at names, I'm sorry. Okay, whatever. Okay, so yeah, this is Snooki was on that show Jersey Shore on MTV. Released in 2011. This is a fruity, tropical, sweet, fresh floral fragrance. Top notes include kiwi and quince flower. Mid notes include pink, cupcake, accord, white jasmine, and beach flower. Bottom notes include sugar, woody notes, musk, and driftwood. Okay, so this to me is nothing but a cash grab. Okay? Because it's sweet. But it's sweet in a cheap, no good way. Ugh. This stuff is sweet. It's sweet, but it makes me nauseous. I put a little bit right here, and it's still there after an hour, but it really didn't have a projection. I would have to say 30 minutes of projection. And it's still on my skin, but it's drifting off after an hour and a half. So not a very good not a very good performer. Yeah. This is nothing but a laywoman's version of Britney Spears' Fantasy. Fantasy is one of my favorite perfumes for a lady. I love it Let's just say it's an interesting night when my lady wears that. I love that perfume. It's beautifully done. It's sweet, and it's just one of my favorites. But this one is. It was a cash grab because it was released in 2011, and 2011 was the height of the Jersey Shore, that show, and the Jersey Shore and all that other stuff, so yeah, so projection, like I said, was 30 minutes. This is a really bad this is a cheap fragrance in a bad, cheap way. I wouldn't even wish this on my worst enemy. Ugh. It's so sweet, that it makes me nauseous. Ugh. See, I can't even have that close to my nose anymore because I'm just, it's just making me sick, and I'm gonna start, you know, getting really sick. So, yeah, 30 minutes of projection. I've tested this before. It's about an hour and a half to 2.5 hours of longevity, and that's no good for a perfume, or, you know. If this was in a bar, this was given to me for free when I purchased when I made 2 other purchases at Perfumania about a month and a half ago, and yeah, if I hadn't gotten it for free, I don't think I would have gotten it. I don't think I would have taken a chance at all. I can't even have it in my nose proximity because, you know, I can't stand it. Okay, so that is Snooki. It's a cheap fragrance, but not in a good way. If you want sweet cotton candy fragrances, if you're about that life, I would totally get Britney Spears' Fantasy. It's such an awesome, beautiful fragrance, and it's not that, and you can get it cheap at Ross or TJ Maxx or Target or CVS. You know, basically anywhere where you can get like fragrances for like $20 to $30. Yeah, you can get it pretty cheap now. Okay, so that's the Frags on blast right now. This is Snooki. I am the humble collector. You guys are my humbled crowd. And always remember this. I'm not trying to tell you what you need to purchase, but you need to watch out for those frags that don't last. Ain't nobody gonna tell you like me. Ain't nobody gonna warn you about those frags on blast. They don't last. Funky scented water in a bottle, but you can buy whatever you like. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Snooki, you have officially been on blast. That's the truth, and I'm sticking to it.